Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. This could be your energy or it could be theirs. We have the eye at the heart of the reading. And so the eye is either you are watching someone or you are being watched. You could be taking a closer look at someone, looking at the details of something. You could have suspicions, or you could be very curious about someone, or curious about these suspicions that you have. This could be somebody maybe who's having a sense of foreboding about something. This is about putting somebody's attention is clearly on something that they don't have the answers for. So they're looking for these answers. They're curious and they're suspicious, or there are suspicions. Now, all they can do, because they don't have the answers, they are imagining, because the card of imagination is sitting on top. This could be somebody who's watching and fantasizing also. And so this could be somebody who needs to make a choice. This is the Seven of Love. So this could be about making a choice and not knowing which choice to make. Simply because they're missing facts. So they don't know what's true. They don't know what's false. So this is what they would be trying to puzzle out. Okay? Because something I feel in the past, or I mean it could be current, depending where you are in the energy, but this Chariot is not moving. It is stopped. And even the Sphinx are down, their eyes closed. It's like it's sleeping. And the charioteer, he climbs aboard, but he's climbing aboard. Clearly he doesn't see this, or doesn't realize that it's not going anywhere. So this could be a reflection of your situation, and you could be trying to wonder or imagine why, because you don't know how to proceed or how to get this chariot moving. It is being clarified with a chariot who is in fact moving, you see. So this is the central issue. And this is either you or it is the other person. So you're watching someone or someone's watching you. This has to do possibly with an agreement, unable to agree. This is about an agreement, and this is an argument that took place or broke out. We see it again here. Something came to an end, or something culminated in this argument. And there was a breakdown in communication. Here we have the Four of Swords, and this is somebody who is just sitting there on their decision, and their thoughts, or even some negative thinking, could be nourishing their thoughts and keeping them there because their arms are crossed. This is somebody being very stubborn about something. And here they are, and you'll see they, in both cards, they take the same position, same person. And so this other card here is the Five of Swords. So this is a relationship that came to an end. The battle is over because there's no fire. There's just smoke and darkness. And so nothing here grows. So it came to an end because nothing was growing here. The relationship was struggling. Most likely there was a lot of conflict. Um, Somebody might feel as though they've completely lost this person, or it could be that there's somebody is feeling regret for things that have gone wrong, but the ego keeps them here, so they're not really budging on it. Somebody may not have been careful with their words and may be sitting here in a very unhappy situation. They lost control, weren't careful with their words, said things that now they wish they hadn't. And so up here we have the intellect, and the intellect is about how you think, plan, solve problems. You may be trying to understand what happened, how it got out of control. For that answer, because you love this person, or they love you, or I mean, it could go both ways here. You're loving each other, but you're unable to progress or to make any progress because there's something you're not seeing or something they're not seeing, and it's behind them. It's because they're standing in the doorway of opportunity, but their shield is up. So somebody is very guarded. So we have the book, we have the endurance, and we have the doll. And I see that here, this Three of Swords. So this is, somebody's trying to understand what happened. And clearly this is what happened. Because this is an old wound. And let's remember that, look, this was over a long time ago. So we have two cards here that could possibly hint at something that happened perhaps in the past, some wound that's still bleeding, because those swords fell out a long time ago. This battle was over a long time ago. There's only smoke and darkness. So I feel that what is at the root of this, because this is in the root position, is an old wound that that made somebody very angry here, you see, and maybe frustrated, and this culminated in this ending and a lot of grief and confusion over, wait a minute, what just happened here, you know? It's almost like, the feeling I get is like it's something that kind of crept up on them. It's like piled up things, but it all began back here. This old wound, if I look at this image, it's pouring rain, it's gray, it's dark. This has been causing them a lot of anxiety for quite some time. And so maybe it's time to find this, to actually look behind them, because if I look behind this person, look what's behind them. There's a mountain behind them, and because of that mountain, there's a shield in front of them. It's the mountain that's causing that. So they're not walking through the doorway. The archway is an opportunity. All archways are opportunities. They're doorways. And so in order for them to proceed, they have to solve the puzzle of why, of how they got here. Well, to know how they got here, because to know how they got here, they have to look behind them. Because you can only know how you got here if you know where you came from. And once you know where you came from and how you got here, then you know how to proceed. And so that's what this person needs to do. They need to get rid of everything that's weighing them down. And what's weighing them down, it's behind them. It's the things they've been carrying. And they've been carrying this wound for quite some time. It's what this card is telling me. This wound, these swords fell out a long time ago. A long time ago. But this heart still bleeds. They never healed it. This is what they've been carrying, and it's been causing a lot of trouble. It's been causing them a lot of anxiety. So what we see is that they've been going through, with this card of endurance, they've been going through or living through a very painful period, possibly very lonely period, painful, unpleasant, difficult. They may lack in patience because of it. They may be avoiding this pain because maybe it's too hard or too painful to go back and look at it. And so the doll, maybe they just want to pretend that it's not there, you know. Or they rather pretend that it's not there, because the doll is remembering the past or holding on to wounds of the past. And this is clearly, it's clearly what's at the root. This is the root position, and look what's there. Look what's there. This anger, this heartbreak, this ending. There you go. It's telling you that the same thing up here. And so this book is closed, or they were keeping it closed, but it's about to be flung wide open. And when they see this, because this truth is coming by, and it can come by any way, you need to watch for the signs. This could be coming intuitively. The eye is here. This could be, it could be just like a light bulb moment you get through reflection, through thinking, because you are reflecting, even though sometimes it is fantasy. But you are in reflection. And you just might see something that says, hey, wait a minute, you know, I know what's going on. Somehow, some way, through some sign, perhaps you are being divinely guided. You're going to gain this wisdom. Oh my God, look at this knight. He's holding the book. There's the book. Oh my God, this is incredible. This is fantastic. So they are holding this wisdom that they've had possibly a very long time with this card, having to do with maybe even their childhood or family, you know, that has kept them in this dark place for so long, that has caused all of these issues. With this new information now They see the direction actually. They have it, they see it, and now they can proceed. Now they can proceed. And so the whip. The whip appears when you're experiencing conflict, strife, tensions are high, communication struggles are at play, and that's all true here. It also points to a need for control or personal discipline. If there's something in your life that you've been putting off because it's just too darn painful or too hard, well, the whip is that reminder that you need to stop procrastinating and get it done. Get moving. There's information coming. The rider brings it, and it could be anything with the rider. It's not necessarily a person. The rider says, if you've been waiting for a sign or a message of some kind, it's about to be delivered. So we see it here at the heart of the reading, and we know you've been waiting for it. There you are. And we also see it here in the future. What does this card mean? It is also news. It is help that is arriving. Okay? So here you have the rider. Here you have this news. This is being confirmed that this news is coming. It's why I'm showing you both. This confirms this. This is news or a sign or a message that helps. Look carefully at it. In some way, this will help you. And for you, believe me, it helps you in a huge way, because this news, this revelation, this sign, this message, this can move the mountain and just knock that shield right down. This means progress. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.